Welcome to Depraved by Brian Smith. This is part 9. I'm sure you're wondering, Kenzie, shouldn't you be working? Well, yes. I have about a 2-hour block in the mornings every single day. Been out here for 17 days now. So I have enough time in the AM to, listen and then record a few of these before I work 16 hours. And to kind of continue the ramble, the more I listen to this, the more kind of disappointed I am in the storyline, because it's all just intimacy that's unnecessary. Like, listen, if I was put into some of these situations, the last thing I want to do is, spice it up with other characters. And the next few parts, I take notes when I listen, and the next few parts is just people spicing it up with each other in the name of fear. But what do I know? I just work here, man. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate. Like, for me personally, intimate scenes make me kind of uncomfortable. Just because I'm here for the action and horror, not for descriptive lovemaking scenes when I'm listening around other people. I don't know. Also, I'm sorry for the lack of Bing Bing, my cat. She's home right now, and all I can show you is nature and me walking back and forth over and over and over the same stretch of road. So anyway, we go back to Megan and the weird member decapitation from the other officer. Megan is caught by the chief. They go for a car ride to the Sin Den, a local sex trafficking strip club that a lot of these attractive women that are caught get sent to. They get sold there. So Megan's main priority was to save Pete originally. Now her main priority is to play the part of good girl stripper and survive to save Pete. So this story describes the next few parts of her really trying to sell herself as a good girl stripper. And I swear the storyline is getting so outrageous. So as Chief DeMars takes Megan to the Sin Den, they have a bit of a conversation. More like Chief DeMars has a personal ramble, kind of describing the town to her. You see, girl, there's 2 Hopkins Bends in town. There's the front, where us normal folk live in peace, with a small town law and everything. And I'm sure you noticed, the Preston boys earlier today. Yeah, that's the backwoods, real Hopkins Bend, where the old families live. You see, there's clans that run old Hopkins Bend, and we don't mess with them. They're cannibals, they're weird folk, they're a little deformed. Yeah, so the Prestons are one of the old families, and that's who's gonna be taking care of you. Oh my god, those are the ones that took Pete. Are they gonna eat me? Probably not. I mean, I'm selling you for $5,000. I hope they don't eat you. They better get their money's worth out of you. You know how to pole dance, darling? I took a class once. I can't tell him that. Oh, shit. You do know how to pole dance. Oh, knew it. Oh, you a bad girl. They're gonna love you. So now we go back to our point of view with Abigail, and this scene is definitely filler. This is a filler scene, but I'll summarize a 30-minute scene for you in a couple sentences. So after she was taken advantage of by one of the Kincher boys that Laura, her sister, sicked on her, Abigail has made it to her 20s without being with child or pregnant after being with a lot of men. And she was worried that this particular seed would give her a Kincher boy child. So she went to one of their fortune tellers, a mysterious lady in the woods who helps in these circumstances. Mama Weeks. So Abigail goes to visit Mama Weeks in the middle of the forest. It was a whole scene of her being suspicious, like, oh, Mama Weeks, you don't know why I'm here. But Mama Weeks pretty much is like, girl, I already know what's up. It's a shame that you had to deal with this. It's garbage. Us women just don't deserve to be taken advantage of like that. It's not what we're here for. Oh, Mama Weeks, I'm just like, I don't know. I just want to leave and I don't want to be here. Also, did you kill your husband? Because that's what the whole town is saying. And Mama Weeks is just like, girl, yeah, He's buried out back right there. You see that patch of trees? You know, the only stand of trees that are in, like, the center of this clearing? Yeah, he's buried under there. He did done me wrong, and I don't want to talk about it. So, girl, I know what you're worried about. So let's talk. And plus, I knew who you were since you were a little girl. And you were full of piss and vinegar then. And now you're full of piss and vinegar now. Oh, Mama Weeks, I'm just so worried. I don't want this baby. What? Girl, you ain't pregnant. You're fine. Go. Live your life. Get out of here. Oh my God, Mama Weeks, you did help me. Thank you. And that was pretty much it. They sipped tea. They babbled. She ain't pregnant. Scene moves on. So now we go back to Jessica. She drove and drove and drove and drove in a stolen cop car, round and round and round the city. She's lost. She doesn't know these towns. She doesn't know these streets. Where do they lead? I don't know. They lead somewhere. But she kept going in a circle. She went down another road, led her back into the middle of town. She went down another road. Oh my God, I'm lost. How do I get out of here? Oh, look at that. That is a sedan. That's a civilian car. I'm gonna follow them. They're going kind of fast. Boom. She goes after the sedan. Down a road she hasn't been down yet. And the whole time she's like, I've killed too many people to get off scot-free. I just can't. You know, if I get out of here, I'm gonna get punished for how many people I've killed because I'm such a badass. And everybody likes a badass. And I'm so good at what I do. But oh my God, I killed people. I killed police officers. What do I do? But they asked for it. They attacked me. It all goes to the top here. You know, they're all in on it. But oh my God, what am I gonna do? I've got a gun, and I know how to use it now. Oh, I can talk my way out of this. Her character is really cocky, and like I want to like Jessica at every turn, but it's really hard to like this particular character. So she catches up to this civilian sedan that's speeding through these streets. It's the middle of the night at this point. So the car's already pulled over to the side of the road. She pulls up behind him in the police cruiser, grabs a shotgun, gets out, and as she's walking toward this car, she's like, oh my gosh, now I understand the dangers of police work because I don't know if they have a gun. I don't know if they're going to shoot back at me. I'm scared. I'm terrified. What's gonna happen? I just gotta take a deep breath and I'll just put on a mean face. Yeah. I'll put my hair up in a bun. I gotta play the part. Oh my gosh. Deep breath. I'm scary. You. And like this just fucking scene is all over the place. So she walks up to the window, and immediately the first thing she notices is how hot this guy is. She holds the gun up to his face, and she's like, where are you going? What are you doing? And the dude thinks she's an actual police officer. Damn, I didn't know they hired supermodels to be officers. And of course, Jessica plays the part really bad, and the dude's like, shit, girl, you ain't a police officer. I don't even know how I don't want to know how you got that cruiser. I don't want to know what you did to those officers. Honestly, I'm just here just trying to get home. I'll do whatever you want. And freaking Jessica, she thought about R-wording this guy because he's hot. And she's really turned on by this taking power in the moment. And she's like, I don't care. I don't care that I was taken advantage of today. I could take advantage of this guy. He's so hot, even though he's chain smoking cigarettes right now, and I could do it. What is he gonna do? This book is insane.